Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Today we are learn about contamination, spoilage and preservation of alcoholic beverages. Alcoholic beverages such as beer, wine and fermented drinks can sometimes get contaminated during processing, handling or storage. Contamination means the presence of unwanted microorganisms, chemicals, or foreign particles in beverages. This contamination can affect the taste, smell, appearance, and the shelf life of the product and sometimes may even cause health risks to consumers. Sources of beverage contamination: raw material contamination, equipment and environment, personal contamination, packaging material, and storage contamination. Sources of beverage contamination. There are several sources from which contamination can occur. Raw material contamination. Raw materials like food grains, sugar cane, or milk naturally contain microorganisms such as yeast, mold, and bacteria. Water used during process may also contain pathogens like E. coli and coliforms bacteria. Equipment and environment. Poor sanitation of tanks, fermenters, pipes, mixers, and filters can introduce microorganisms into the beverage. Airborne microorganisms can also settle into open fermenter tanks. Personal contamination. Workers can also cause contamination due to poor hygiene, improper handling, or lack of protective cloths. Packing materials. Contamination may occur from unclean bottles, caps, cans, or crocks. Low quality plastic material may also release chemicals into beverages. Storage conditions. High temperature and humidity support microbial growth. Exposure to light can also cause chemical deterioration and bad flavors. Types of contaminations. Three types of contaminations: microbial contamination, chemical contamination, and physical contamination. Microbial contamination. Different microorganisms can spoil alcoholic beverages. For example, lactic acid bacteria like Lactococcus and Phytococcus cause acidity and haze formation. Acetic acid bacteria such as Acetobacter produce a vinegar smell, while yeast like Brettanomycetes can cause cloudy appearance and bad odor. Film mist may form a layer on the surface of the wine. Chemical contamination. Chemical contamination may occur due to pesticides, residues in fruits, heavy metals like lead, copper, arsenic, cleaning agent residues, chemicals from packing materials. Physical contamination. Physical contamination includes glass pieces, metal fragments, insects, dust or dust particles. This is usually occur due to poor manufacturing condition or damaged packagings. Spoilage of alcoholic beverages. Spoilage refers to undesirable changes in taste, aroma, color, and clarity of beverages. It is mainly caused by microbial growth, chemical reactions, improper storage condition. Spoiled beverage become unacceptable for consumers. Types of beverage spoilage. Oxidative spoilage. Exposure to oxygen during storage. Carbon-like flavor, loss of aroma, browning of wine. Chemical spoilage. Breakdown of protein and polyphenols. Color changes. Bitter taste. Physical spoilage occurs. Temperature fluctuation, improper storage condition, protein or terratite crystal formation. Microbial spoilage, contamination by yeast, bacteria or mold, inadequate sanitation or poor preservation, off flavor and off odors, bottle burst due to CO2 buildup. Light induced spoilage, exposure to UV light or sunlight, sucky odor especially in beer, flavor degradation. These are the image of alcoholic beverages contaminations. Methods of preservation. Removal of microorganism. Used methods are filtration, physically removes microorganism, centrifugation, removes coarse and fine particles, clarification using fining agents, it completely removes microorganisms without heating. Filtration is a physical method used to remove suspended particles, yeast and bacteria from alcoholic beverages through filter media. Membrane filter uses thin membrane with very small pore size like 0.45 to 0.22 μm. It removes yeast and bacteria effectively, commonly used before bottling wine or beer. Depth filter uses thick porous filter materials, example cellulose, retain particles throughout the depth of the filter, and it removes the coarse and fine suspended solids. Sterile filtration, final filtration step using 0.22 μm membranes. It completely removes microorganisms without heating, used when pasteurization is not desired. The next is centrifugation. Centrifugation separates microorganisms and solids using centrifugal force. Beverages spin up high speed. Heavier particles like yeast, bacteria, and protein move outward and are removed. It remains the clear liquid in the center. Clarification using fining agents. It is the process of removing suspended and colloidal particles such as yeast cells, bacteria, protein, polyphenols, and other solids from alcoholic beverages to obtain a clear, stable, and visually applicable products. Common finding agents are bentonite, it removes proteins; gelatin, it removes has; casein, it removes excess phenolics; and finally silica gel, it improves the clarity of the beverage. Pasteurization. Pasteurization is a heat treatment process used to kill spoilage microorganisms. There are two types: tunnel pasteurization and flash pasteurization. Tunnel pasteurization. It is a sealed container and spray a hot water, raising the temperature gradually 60 to 65 degrees Celsius. Cold water spray cool the product before when it exists, and it gives a uniform heating. It's suitable for large scale beer production and it measured in a pasteurization unit. Flash pasteurization is a high temperature short time process applied before packing. Beverage is heated rapidly to 71 to 74 degrees Celsius for 15 to 30 seconds and it immediately cooled. Use of low temperature. Cold storage is -4 degrees Celsius. Storing alcoholic beverage at refrigeration temperature -4 degrees Celsius to slow down spoilage reactions and it reduces microbial activity, slows enzymatic and chemical reactions, maintains a flavor, aroma and freshness, prevent from spoilage during storage and transport, extends shelf life, maintains product quality. Cold stabilization. Cold stabilization is mainly used in wine to remove unstable components before bottling, and wine is chilled to -2 degree to 0 degree Celsius and it removes potassium bitarate crystals. These crystals are removed by filtration method, prevent crystals formation in bottled wine and it also improves clarity and stability. Preservatives. Chemical inhibition of microorganism and oxidation. Preservatives used alcohol or ethanol. It is a natural preservative. Sulfur dioxide mainly used in wine. Potassium sorbate. It prevents yeast growth. Antioxidants prevent oxidation. Prevent microbial spoilage and it controls oxidation and off flavors. Ensures long shelf life. Thank you.